What's up, Glowliners? Get ready for a rapid-fire news dump that's going to blow your mind. First up, we're diving into the intense fallout after a sign shamed West Hollywood for lowering flags in honor of Charlie Kirk, sparking a massive debate about honoring controversial figures and city policies. Mayor Chelsea Byers is under fire, and we've got the full scoop on why this is igniting outrage. Then, the political drama escalates as House Republicans, led by Speaker Mike Johnson, host a prayer vigil for Charlie Kirk, while Democratic leaders are notably absent. We're breaking down the divide and the heated exchanges that followed Kirk's assassination, including the controversy surrounding Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's comments. But the story gets even wilder. We're heading to Utah where a man, George Zinn, who falsely claimed he shot Charlie Kirk, is now booked into jail after a bizarre hospital stay. We'll tell you exactly what Zinn confessed and why he's facing charges, despite not being the actual shooter. And finally, the ripple effects of Charlie Kirk's assassination are hitting school districts hard, with teachers facing backlash and threats over social media posts. We're investigating how these online reactions are leading to increased security measures and what it means for free speech and education. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get into it. Shame on West Hollywood. That's the message plastered across the city after officials lowered flags to honor conservative Speaker Charlie Kirk, a move that has ignited a firestorm. In the wake of President Donald Trump's order to lower flags nationwide, West Hollywood complied, placing the progress flag and transgender flag at half-staff. This decision, however, drew fierce criticism, with a sign at the Matthew Shepard Human Rights Triangle declaring the city should be ashamed for honoring a figure described as a racist, transphobic, homophobic, Nazi-loving monster. Mayor Chelsea Byers defended the city's action, stating it was a directive from the president and a long-standing policy, not an endorsement of Kirk's views. Yet, the pushback has prompted the city to reevaluate its policy, with Mayor Byers acknowledging the need for flexibility when presidential directives honor individuals whose values may clash with the city's. Charlie Kirk, known for promoting ideologies often at odds with the LGBTQ+ community, was tragically shot and killed during an event at Utah Valley University, with 22-year-old Tyler Robinson later arrested in connection with the crime. This controversy highlights the complex intersection of political directives, community values, and the public's reaction to honoring controversial figures. This is just the beginning of the fallout. Tensions are running high in Washington as well. Next, we'll reveal why House Republicans and Democrats are worlds apart on honoring Charlie Kirk. A stark political divide emerged on Capitol Hill following the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. House Republicans, led by Speaker Mike Johnson, convened a solemn prayer vigil inside the Capitol's statuary hall to honor Kirk's memory. The event saw strong attendance from GOP leadership, including Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Majority Whip Tom Emmer, who delivered tributes emphasizing Kirk's legacy of free speech and traditional values. Emmer passionately questioned how the nation had drifted so far from its foundational principles, especially in light of the public's reaction to Kirk's death. However, the vigil was notably characterized by the absence of Democratic leaders, underscoring a significant partisan chasm. This divide was further amplified by contentious moments on the House floor, including an exchange during a moment of silence for Kirk, where Rep. Lauren Boebert's request for a spoken prayer was met with protest from Democrats. Adding to the controversy, Rep. Ilhan Omar faced Republican calls to strip her committee assignments after she made critical remarks about Kirk's past statements on slavery and Juneteenth, sparking a heated debate about political discourse and historical interpretation. While the political elite grappled with tributes and controversy, a bizarre twist unfolded in Utah. Next, we expose the man who falsely claimed he shot Charlie Kirk and the shocking reason behind his confession. In a bizarre turn of events following the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a 71-year-old Utah man, George Zinn, has been booked into jail for falsely claiming he was the shooter. Zinn, who was present at the speaking event at Utah Valley University where Kirk was shot, approached a detective and immediately exclaimed, "I shot him, now shoot me," despite having no visible weapon. He was taken to the hospital for a medical condition and remained there until his arrest on Monday. During his time at the hospital, Zinn reportedly confessed to officers that he did not shoot Kirk, but fabricated the claim to draw attention away from the real shooter, later identified as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. Zinn stated he wanted to be a martyr for the actual perpetrator. This incident adds a perplexing layer to the already tragic events, revealing Zinn's history of making terroristic threats and his tendency to frequent political events. He is now facing charges of obstruction of justice, a second-degree felony, and is being held without bail, awaiting formal charges. This complex web of events is now impacting communities far beyond the immediate crime scene. Next, we investigate the chilling backlash hitting school districts over teacher social media posts. The tragic assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk has sent shockwaves through communities, leading to significant backlash against educators in several school districts across the Susquehanna Valley. Teachers are facing intense scrutiny and threats over their social media posts, prompting increased security measures in schools. A website, Expose Charlie's Murders, has become a hub for submissions detailing these posts, with many individuals reporting harassment and fear of violence. The School District of Lancaster, while upholding its freedom of speech policy for employees, requires them to clarify that their personal views are not representative of the district. Despite threats made against the school and a specific teacher, police reported no direct threats to safety, and school activities continued. Other districts, like Cocalico and Southern York County, are also addressing employee posts privately and clarifying their stance. The Pennsylvania State Education Association issued a statement condemning violence and threats, while respecting members' privacy regarding individual responses to Kirk's death. This situation raises critical questions about online conduct, free speech boundaries for public employees, and the real-world consequences of digital expression. That's a wrap on our top stories for today, but we're not done yet. Stick around for a lightning-fast recap and all the ways you can stay connected. And that's the rundown. We saw West Hollywood shamed for lowering flags for Charlie Kirk, a political divide erupting over a Capitol prayer vigil for Kirk, a Utah man arrested for falsely claiming he shot Kirk, and school districts dealing with teacher backlash over social media posts. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to Glowline for more breaking news, ring the notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you next time.